As you see out in our background, we have I got a little mini excavator out here, starting a new little project. We got approved to put up a 30 by 50 shop out here, so we are out here doing some leveling. We're gonna start digging this down and trying to get this property level. We are going to be building getting this put up in the next few weeks, so we're going to bring you guys along with us and show you the progression on the shop. I'll put you guys on time lapse of this because this is going to take a little while. All right, guys, gonna go take a little look at the shop. A little update what we've been doing out here. We ordered some lights off of Temu, got them all wired in. Not too impressed with them. I guess you get what you pay for. They're better than nothing. They're like a 6,500 Kelvin, so they're pretty blue, so they're pretty cold light. I think I'm gonna need to get a little better light in here. Doesn't seem like light's getting all the way to the floor. So wanted to try to get some of the wiring put in here because we're gonna be doing the spray foam insulation on the place. Or hopefully catch some of that while those guys are spray foaming this place. Try to get a time of what it takes and how much it's gonna cost. And then I may buy some DIY spray foam and shoot the same amount of wall space and see if it actually, how much it would cost to do a DIY system versus having these professional guys spray foam it. They're gonna come in here and they're gonna actually, they were in here doing getting the gravel to grade so that they can actually get concrete poured in here. Hopefully we'll be getting that here done soon. Getting all the wiring done so I can get my garage door openers put on my garage doors. I purchased one of those, so I'm gonna do an install video on it. But had to get all the wiring put in. I gotta get some of that pulled up tight. When they spray foam it in, it is locked in place and doesn't move. Out here at night, the light seems to be okay, but during the day, it's pretty dark in here. So, like I said, the camera shows that it's pretty bright lights, but they're pretty low light. You can kind of see some shadows into the corners a little bit. Is it workable? Yes, it is. If you are trying to look at fine details, yeah, you're probably gonna want a little bit more light. So, but this is where we're at on it. We're gonna be doing some insulation and concrete here shortly. Our cement trucks have arrived. Got about 20 yards of concrete going on right now.
See how close this is.
All right, the guys just finished up with the spray foam for the night. They've been here all day. Had to work on he had to rebuild one of his guns to shoot this. So he's got a layer on here. Looks pretty good. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna try one of those, gonna get a kit of that DIY spray foam stuff. And I think we're gonna try to shoot some of this and just to see what the difference is between the DIY and the professional spray foam when that they spray on this. So we're just gonna order probably one of those cases of cans and something that we can just spray right over the top of this and see if it, see what it looks like. You know, we were kind of thinking about doing it ourselves and just buying that kit and just shooting it, but we kind of want to try it anyway. So I think I'm gonna go buy one of those kits and just shoot it on over the top of one of these spots, and just to see what the difference is. This is a closed cell, totally waterproof setup that he has here. Sticks really good. This is supposed to prevent condensation because it actually is adhered right to the metal. So we don't get the condensation on the metal from the heat and the cold. And we'll get the ceiling totally done. And we may end up going with a couple more inches on the ceiling. They say if you get several inches of, like up to 3 or 4 inches of spray foam on that ceiling, it'll actually make it so it's really quiet when it's raining outside, so it doesn't get real loud. So I know in the other shop that I had, you just had the bubble wrap up there, and when it was raining real hard or a hailstorm, you couldn't talk to each other in the shop. It was so loud in there. So we'll kind of keep filming this as he gets going on this. We'll take a look and see how it looks tomorrow. Got him in here shooting some spray foam. This has turned out pretty good. So this is a 30 by 50 shop. One of the things I wanted is on the roof when it's raining, or you get rain or hail, it gets so loud in here You get that metal tingy sound when it's spraying. That once you come over here and hit that, it's quieted down quite a bit. So, if any of you guys are interested, I'll put the contractor's information. He's up here in northern Utah. He probably services between southern Idaho, kind of southwest Wyoming, northern Utah. So you can see how he does this. He's standing back quite a ways away from that. Some of the spray foam stuff you guys seen on the DIY stuff is you're standing within like about a foot away. And he's standing about 4 or 5 feet away from it to shoot that. That's the difference between a professional gun and your DIY stuff. All right, guys, now that we got the concrete all done, we actually had them put this piece of I-beam into the concrete as well. This is just like a 6x6 piece of I-beam. So hopefully that'll be strong enough we can weld to it if we need to pull a frame. Also over here, I've got footings put into the ground that are actually for a 2-post car lift. I'll be bringing that in, probably be in here this next week. And we'll get that thing stood up. We'll install this car lift and see if we can bring some vehicles in here and start working on them and not have to lay on the floor. Looks like they got the spray foam all finished in here. They come around, did a cleanup on the place. Concrete looks really good. So the last little bit that we missed, that we didn't get recorded, was them just spraying that last section in here. It's pretty echoey in here now that we've taken out everything out of here. We started putting in a couple of different types of lights too to see if the light got better, and you can see it actually does. The lights are actually, these UFO lights actually seem to look pretty good. We'll make some more videos on some of the other spray foam that we were going to do. I did buy a DIY kit to spray some extra on there, just to see what the difference is between a professional and just a DIY kit, and see if it actually, how well it works, and see how it looks compared to professionally done. All the electrical's all done on this thing. We've got all the lights on the outside of the building as well, all finished up. We ended up putting in some kind of vintage looking lights up there and on the front. At night they look really good. Now that it's pretty cold out here, I think probably gonna wait till spring and maybe we'll get these doors painted. This will be the end of our video. Make sure you guys click that subscribe button, click likes, make comments. I'd like to hear anything what you guys have to say. Hopefully you guys like our build. We will continue to actually bring you along with this build as we are working on actually fitting up the shop. We'll be installing the future lift. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for our future videos on Mr. Modified's Garage.